I call the honourable member for Solomon.
Here.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I rise today to discuss the future of the suburb of Eaton in Darwin, or as locals call it, the RAAF Base Houses. Darwin, and indeed the Northern Territory, is currently experiencing the worst housing crisis in its history, courtesy of an incompetent Henderson Labor government. And yet here we have 395 perfectly good houses owned by the Department of Defence, identified as excess, and around 125 currently sitting vacant. It is absolutely ridiculous, Mr Speaker, that this could be allowed to happen. The suburb of Eaton, its residents and its economic life have always been integral to the Darwin. But local retailers are feeling the pinch, and the Ludmilla School is losing students, and this will only get worse as more families are relocated to the more modern houses further away in the new suburb of Muirhead, where the Gillard Labor government, through its member of Lingiari, said that the average house price of $750,000, if the neighbouring suburb of Lyons is to go by, is perfectly affordable. Well, Mr Deputy Speaker, it isn't. The excuse of property age and land use are simply not sustainable, given one of the more bizarre decisions that have been taken to relocate some of these houses, which they need to be recertified and upgraded, when these same houses could be upgraded on site and then made available to employed people who have to sleep in their cars because they can't afford a house in my electorate. The local residents are now coming together in the form of community spirit that will demonstrate how important this issue is. The Save Eaton Campaign has now formally been created. It has a new website which is located at www.saveeaton.com, and a community committee that includes community members like Northern Territory Shelter, the Ludmilla School Council, the local newsagent and the local supermarket owner. More importantly, it has the impassioned support of the defence families who themselves do not wish to be moved out of their homes, as well as other defence families who have advised me that they would rather the opportunity to live close to the RAAF base and also the city. This group is planning to hold a public meeting in the first week of December, and I'm sure the Defence Department would be well advised to listen carefully to the residents of what they have to say. Mr Speaker, you're going to hear, Mr Deputy Speaker, I'm sorry, you're going to hear a lot about this issue from me. Mr Deputy Speaker, you're going to hear a lot about this issue from me, as I am committed to supporting my community and holding this government to account. Thank you.